forget where you're coming from. King Shango set the trend. Yo, I want them. Mama telling you this. Hey, drop. Wanna better have some respect and manners. See the Asian them and give them honors.
Respect and manners.
Yes,
Nothing wrong with
they
that.
always say, too little simple thing can carry you through the world. Respect and manners, that's all I'm asking from you. Respect and manners, then love will come to you. Respect and manners, that's all I'm asking from you. Respect and manners, and I know Jah will see you through.
Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel, datmisehtv. It's your girl Diza and welcome back to another video. Guys, please, before we even get started in this video, please click the like button, the thumbs up. Click that button for me, please. That will help us to be suggested to other people, that they can watch our content and enjoy the content that we put out there. Please do watch the ads as well. Help us to generate an income from YouTube so that we can put out more videos. And of course, subscribe. And tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. Alright guys, so you can tell from the title, today's video is all about how you can travel cheaply to Jamaica. Guys, times is hard. You know, it looks like we're going to be in a recession soon. Cost of living is through the roof, right? So we all want to save a few pounds, pennies, dollars. We all want to save money. So I've had quite a few people reaching out to me about this topic that I'm going to be talking about today, traveling cheaply to Jamaica, because some of you have seen in my videos where when I'm traveling back and forth from Jamaica to the UK back to Jamaica, I travel via Europe. So a lot of you have noticed that I don't actually travel directly. I'm usually sometimes in Amsterdam, sometimes I'm in Belgium, sometimes I'm in Germany. And so quite a few people have asked me if I could share how I travel and how I'm able to save money doing that. Some people have reached out to me, DMs, and called me, and I've spoken to them, spoken to some of my subscribers and shared that also. But today, guys, I just wanted to share with all of you, how you can travel, how I travel cheaply and how you can do it too. Now, before I go into details, let me say, I know this isn't going to be for everybody. Some people cannot be bothered with, you know, transiting in another country to get to where they want. They just want to pay their money, jump on a plane and go straight to their destination, Jamaica, and that's it. They don't want to have to think about, you know, transiting and changing planes and other modes of transport, and that's fine. I get it, I've been there. But for me, this works. I don't always do it, but it works for me. And guys, remember, I'm a single traveler. So when I travel by myself. So I don't mind spending a couple extra hours transiting in another country or taking another mode of transport, part of the journey, because I'm just traveling by myself. If you've got younger children or you're traveling in a large group, you may want to think about it. It may not be best for you. So this is for the people that are interested in finding out about how they can travel more cheaply to Jamaica, right? So guys, let's get straight into the video. So this is really for people who travel from the UK, okay? So this is specifically actually for people who travel from the UK to Jamaica. So as most of you in the UK know, there are probably three main airlines that travel from the UK to Jamaica directly. That is British Airways, Virgin Airlines, and TUI. Okay, those three airlines are the three most popular, the main three airlines that you can get a direct flight from UK to Jamaica. Right, so guys, I'm going to let you in a secret what I do. So I do fly with TUI, but I don't fly with TUI UK, okay? So this is where people get mixed up. I fly with TUI, but there are different sections of TUI, okay? Different sections of TUI, depending on the country that you're traveling from. So I don't usually travel TUI UK. I have done lots of times in the past, but I usually travel either TUI Belgium. I'm going to put these on the screen and so that you can have a look. TUI Belgium, TUI Netherlands, and that means you'll be flying from Amsterdam. And also you can fly from Germany, but it's not TUI. Sometimes it's Conda, Airways. Germany's a bit funny. You'd have to do your research in Germany because they don't always have flights. But the main two I fly is TUI Belgium and TUI Netherlands. So I usually fly from either Brussels, that's the main airport in Belgium, or Amsterdam, the main airport in the Netherlands. So guys, I'm gonna show you on the screen what I do. I've got my laptop in front of me. I'm going to show you on the screen some of the websites that I go to, and we're going to do a price comparison. Okay, so I'm going to show you how much it would be to travel with one of these TUI airlines from Brussels or Amsterdam, and then I'm also going to show you the comparison between Virgin and British Airways, and let's see how much you can save. Alright, so let's get started. So on my screen I'm going to show you so this is the first one, okay? So this is TUI Brussels. So all you have TUI Belgium, flying from Brussels. When you type in your search engine, guys, just type TUI Brussels. That's all you need to type in. It will come up, okay? Don't just do TUI, UK one will come up. TUI Brussels. And then in there you can do your search. Now, I usually book one-way flights only, so I book one-way flight going there because I just don't usually know how long I'm going to spend. I know I may want to spend a week, 2, 3, 4 weeks. It doesn't always work like that. Plans change, and so I usually book a one-way ticket then and one-way ticket back. Occasionally I do a return. For the purpose of this video, I'm going to show you a return journey. All right, so here is from Brussels to Montego Bay. This is the 16th of March. I'm just giving you a quick idea of how it works. You can see this is one way, 229 euros. So please remember, everything is quoted in euros. You're going to have to convert it into pounds, but we're going to get there, okay? So let's have a look. So that's TUI Brussels. Let's have a look at TUI Amsterdam. So I'm changing my screen. This is TUI Amsterdam. You can see 6th of March here is a little bit more, 279, but I'm going with TUI Amsterdam because their return journey was a bit cheaper. So let's say we want to go away March and we want to go away for 2 weeks. So the dates I've chosen, I've got 6th of March. You can see the details are here. Leaving Amsterdam 12:35, arriving direct flight, arriving Montego Bay at 5:35. The price is 279 euros. Let's say 280 euros. We'll convert that in a short while, guys. Okay, return 2 weeks later on the 20th. The price is the same, 279.99 euros. Leaving at Montego Bay 6:15 in the evening, arriving the following day at 1:45 in the afternoon in Amsterdam. Now you can see here it says via Cancun. Now, just a quick note, you have to be aware that when you're flying this way, there will sometimes be stop-offs. So via Cancun is not too bad, Cancun in Mexico. I've done this route. You don't come off the plane when you fly via Cancun. When you go by Amsterdam and it stops in Cancun, you don't stop for long, maybe hour and a half, and people come off the plane. Those whose final destination is Mexico, Cancun, they come off. You stay on if you're traveling back to Amsterdam. This is your return journey, remember, okay? And you stay on the plane, and the workers will come and clean the plane around you. That's all they do. If you're traveling from Brussels to Montego Bay, be aware you're going to stop in Dominican Republic. That could be Santo Domingo, or it could be in Punta Cana, depending on the time of year you travel. I've done both. Punta Cana is a lot better than Santo Domingo. Punta Cana is a tourist airport. Santo Domingo is a very kind of more local kind of airport. You will have to get off the plane, okay? So if you're traveling on your first leg from Brussels to Montego Bay, you're going to stop in Dominican Republic. Most likely you're going to stop in Punta Cana, maybe Santo Domingo. You're going to come off the plane for an hour and a half. You're going to get a transit pass, so that, you know, when you go back on the plane. When you stop, the people whose final destination is Punta Cana, they come off, or Dominican Republic, they come off first. All transiting people whose final destination is Montego Bay, they come off afterwards. And then the plane loads again. Remember, the plane is turning around, it's going back to Brussels. So people are going to Jamaica, we get on first. People are going to Brussels, they get on after. We get to Jamaica, we come off. People in Jamaica come on who are going to Brussels. You get it, right? Okay, good. So just be aware, if you're traveling via Amsterdam, you're traveling with Amsterdam, you stop in Cancun, hour and a half, you don't get off the plane. If you're traveling if you're going via Brussels route, coming into Jamaica, you're going to have to get off the plane at Dominican Republic. I know that was fast. I hope you guys have got it. Good. All right, so let's move on. So let's have a look at the prices. $279.99 going, $279.99 coming back. Good. So we're going to work at that in a short while. Please remember also, this does not include your luggage, okay? It doesn't include your luggage. Now, I'm going to add the luggage on. The luggage is about 53 euros return. Okay, so if you're just doing one way, it's about 25, 26 euros maybe. If you're doing one, if you're doing return, it's 53 euros return, which is really good. You guys know, right? When you are booking, like especially TUI, it's like £70 just to book luggage. So this is quite good when you convert it into euros. So add your luggage on, and that is going to be, I've written everything down. So with your luggage, that is going to be this is in pounds now, okay? £557 return. So this is from Amsterdam. So you're going to Amsterdam to Jamaica, Jamaica back to Amsterdam with your luggage for both legs of the journey is £557. Sounds good, right? It is good. Now I know some of you are going to be saying, oh, but Deezer, you know, that just includes Amsterdam, you know, we're in the Amsterdam to Marbella back to Amsterdam. What about getting from the UK to Amsterdam? That's going to cost, you know, we have to get there. Yes, you do. So let's talk about it. Okay, so what you can do, what I usually do, I use let's go on it now. I use a website called Skyscanner. Okay, I don't necessarily book with Skyscanner because I don't like to book with third party companies. I like to book directly with the company so that if anything happens, me and the company deal directly. But I use this third party website, Skyscanner, because I can see all the flights in one go. So I go on Skyscanner. So let's take, for example, let's go back. So the outward journey, right, is leaving at 12:35 in the afternoon. So you know you have to check in 3 hours before. 9:30 you have to get at least be at the airport to start the check-in. So you need to find a flight that is leaving early in the morning from the UK. Now I'm going to do London because that's where I was based. Leaving from London, reaching Amsterdam in time for you to check in time, okay? And I found a flight on Skyscanner. I'm going to rush through this. On Skyscanner, I found a flight. I'm not sure if it's this one or this one. Yeah, London to Amsterdam. I found a flight. The flight, so you can see them here, different prices and different times, okay? So the flight that I found came in, landed in time. Landed at about 8 or 8:30 into Amsterdam. It's 1 hour from London to Amsterdam, and then give you enough time to check in for your flight. So you can do all of this in one day. You don't have to stay overnight. In some cases you may have to, but on this occasion you don't. You just leave a little bit earlier, get your flight from London to Amsterdam. And guys, there are flights from Luton, Gatwick, Heathrow, Stansted, okay? Get your flight from London to Amsterdam, Amsterdam to Jamaica. You're good, okay? And that was £99, all right? On your return journey, coming back, let's have a look. The flight lands at 1:45. I found a flight. You're gonna need to give it a little time, you know, get your luggage, etc., etc., transit and all that kind of thing. I found a flight leaving. It was leaving at about 6 o'clock, 5 or 6 o'clock. Give you enough time. And that was £57 or thereabouts, okay? So let's do a total. So the full amount, so we're talking about your flight from London to Amsterdam, your flight from Amsterdam to Montego Bay, your flight from Montego Bay was returned back to Amsterdam, and then your flight from Amsterdam back to London. Total, drum roll please, total price, and includes luggage, remember? And includes luggage. I'm going to put all this on the screen, guys, is £713. £713. Okay, so I don't know if you guys heard that. 713. 713. Okay, put it on the screen, and that includes everything. Yeah, everything. 4 flights and luggage. All right. Now, with this, I would say shop around. So on this occasion, this worked out. It doesn't always work out because what you can find sometimes, depending on the time of year you're traveling, the cost for the European leg of the journey, like London to Amsterdam, Amsterdam to London, is more than the flight from Amsterdam to Jamaica or Belgium or Brussels to Jamaica. It just depends on the time of year. So in that case, there are other options. So another option is if you don't or you can't take a flight, you can take, let's have a look, train. You can take the Eurostar, okay? It's about 2 hours. I've done it before. 2 hours to Brussels anyway. Amsterdam, I think you have to change. It's a little bit more, it's about 4 hours. But 2 hours from Brussels. Check. Now, the one thing with Eurostar, the earlier you book, the cheaper you get. You can get train tickets for like 60 something pounds, 80 something pounds. If you leave it later, then the prices start to go up 100 and something pounds, 200 pounds. So the earlier you book it, the better. But that's another option, taking the Eurostar. Okay, if all else fails, or you can't afford to take the train or the or another flight, a European leg of the flight, you can take the coach. Yes, and guys, let me tell you this. I have taken the coach on a many occasions, especially when I first used to travel back to Jamaica, back and forth to England and Jamaica. I used to take the coach. Now it's a long journey. Of course, it's a long journey because you're sitting on a coach from Brussels to London, or London to Brussels and Amsterdam. Okay, I've not done Amsterdam because that's a really long journey, but I've sat on the coach for 7-8 hours straight. And let's have a look. This is usually the company. It's Flixbus. It's not for everybody. I'm going to be honest. It's really not for everybody, but it's a very, very, very cheap way of traveling. Okay, I have booked coaches for like £20, £30, £40. I think the most I've paid is probably like £50 for a coach, and that's because everything else was just either booked up or just way too expensive. I tend not to do the coaches anymore. I think I've had my time with the coaches. So I tend to try and just do the European leg of the flights. But a coach is an option. A coach is an option. You can get coaches straight from London to Brussels, straight to the airport actually, and then the same with Amsterdam. So that's always an option, okay? But I think for most people it's going to be flying all the way, right? Just taking flights all the way. Good. So let's compare how that figure looks. That's 713, everything all in, all your flying and luggage. Let's compare that with, say, British Airways. Okay, so this is probably one of the most popular airlines that people like to come fly with from UK, British Airways. So when I checked the direct flight, because remember guys, you've got direct flights, you've got indirect flights with British Airways also. It's a lot cheaper to fly from British Airways to Jamaica via JFK, so via America. The only issue is obviously if you're not vaccinated, well, you can't go to America if you're not vaccinated, so I don't know if you can connect in America if you're not vaccinated. Okay, but that's a cheaper way, because I saw a flight, I think it was 800 and something pounds, which wasn't too bad, but you had to stop off in America, and if you're not vaccinated, that might pose a problem. Okay, directly from London to Montego Bay on Virgin for the same dates, I saw a flight for £1,177. £1,177. Now, how does that compare to that £713 that I found? Well, let me see. Oh, here we are. That's the difference of £464. Now, for some people, they're going to say, oh, it's not that much. I'd rather fly directly. That's fine. For some people, they're going to say, you know what? That's a big saving for me. That could be my spending money. Actually, I could put a couple of more £100 on that, and two of us, that could be somebody else's flight. So two of us could travel. So that's a saving of £464 compared to Virgin. British Airways into Kingston. British Airways for the same dates, the 6th to the 20th of March, was £1,823. Okay, and this is with luggage. All of this is with luggage as well. That is a saving, right? Going the way I suggested is a saving of £1,110. Let me put that on the screen again. Let me say that and put that on the screen again. £1,110 saving if you go via TUI Amsterdam, TUI Netherlands. On the same date, you're saving £1,110. So let's just put those prices up again. TUI, if you're traveling TUI Netherlands, via Amsterdam, and you're doing your European flight, so you're doing London to Amsterdam, Amsterdam to Marbella, and then coming back, Amsterdam to Jamaica to Amsterdam, and then you did Amsterdam back to London, including your luggage as well, is £713. If you're flying with Virgin Airlines, when I last checked, it was £1,177. So that's a saving of £464 if you fly by TUI. And British Airways is on the same date, including luggage, £1,823. By flying with TUI Netherlands on that day, you are making a saving of £1,110. Yes, guys, so this is what I do whenever I decide I need to fly, or I'm going thinking about booking a flight. I look at all the options. Now, guys, if you know the direct routes are more are worth it, are more cheaper, well, they're never really more cheaper, but you know, if there's like £100 in it or £150 extra, I might say, you know what, for the £100 or £50 or whatever, I'm gonna go direct, so I'll book with Virgin or British Airways. But if TUI Brussels or TUI Netherlands, Amsterdam, I do it up, you know, prices are better, and I'm making a big saving. I mean, if I'm £1,000, I'm going that way. I'm saving my money. And like I said, it's not for everybody. Not everybody wants to taka up and down the place from one place to the next. But I'm so used to it now. I get the order everything and organised, and just takes a bit of planning and organisation. You can save yourself some money, people. Good. Alright, guys, I know that I've kind of rushed through this, but I do hope that's helpful. Have a look, guys. I'm going to put those websites up, put the names of the websites up again now. TUI Brussels, TUI Netherlands. Check them out. See if you can make any savings. If you can, great. If it's at the time, if you're looking and the time you're looking to travel, it's better to go direct with Virgin or British Airways. No problem. It's always good to shop around and have a look. But it's good to know, right? Guys, I hope this video has been useful for you. Or useful for somebody out there, and you know, any questions, just leave it in the comments. I'll get back to you. Guys, thank you for watching this video. Like I said at the beginning, please do press the thumbs up button. It helps us tremendously. Guys, please, we're not begging, but we're asking. Please do watch the ads. I know that they are long. I know they're long, but it does help us, because it helps us to generate income. We get a small percentage of every ads that is watched, and that will help us to continue the channel, to bring the content that we want to, to get better equipment, and just to keep going. So we really do appreciate your support just by watching the channel, but I really appreciate your extra support. If you could just watch 30 seconds of the ads is all it takes. Guys, thank you for watching. We hope you have enjoyed this video, and until the next time, dat misehtv.